Yo, this is Jay from Straight Smoke Gaming, and in today's video, we're bringing a new series. If you like football and you like sports betting, this is the video for you. In this series, we're going to be doing a simulation of every Thursday night football game and building a 3-leg parlay on Prizepicks based on what Madden thinks. You know, we dump our money into Madden and give EA $70 for a copy and paste game every year. I'm going to try to win some of that back. I mean, we're going to see, who knows, maybe this is a flop and I end up losing a lot of money. Who knows? Maybe I can make a lot of money. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the simulation. So if you're a spread and money line type of guy, the score was 35-34, Kansas City over Baltimore. If you're a spread guy, I imagine you're going to want to pick Baltimore, whatever the plus points are, because I would imagine they're the favorite. If you're a money line guy, it's going to tell you to pick the Chiefs. Let's go ahead and take a look at stats. First, talking about here, Patrick Mahomes. He had 292 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Overall, pretty good game. Completion percentage at the 68. Not as high of a QBR as Lamar, but still, overall good game. When you take a look at Lamar, though, 319, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Overall, pretty good game for a quarterback that people like to say is really only known for running the ball. So if you're going to have a quarterback like that, go out and throw for 319 yards and 3 touchdowns. You probably should win. I'm going to blame this one on the defense if I'm a Ravens fan. Next up, you got running. Isaiah Pacheco, 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty good game on the ground there. I mean, if you can get the ball in the end zone twice, it's pretty good. Derrick Henry, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. And when you go to Lamar, 45 yards and 1 touchdown. Overall, the run game was not what it normally is for Baltimore. But if you can get in the end zone twice in the run game, it's good. Derrick Henry did only have 12 touches. I don't really see that happening, if I'm being honest with you. Derrick Henry has to see the ball more than 12 times. Lamar touched the ball 10. That might be a little bit too high. I think they're going to try to run the ball more with Derrick Henry and less with Lamar now that they have a stud at running back. So overall, pretty good running game for both teams. When you take a look at the receiving game, Rashid Rice by far was the best receiver in the game. 313 for yards, no touchdowns, but he did bring in 9 passes, so pretty good there. I'm shocked that he was the best player for the Chiefs because the Chiefs do have kind of a loaded receiving room now. Next up, Zay Flowers, 52 yards, 2 touchdowns on 5 receptions. Overall, pretty good game for Zay Flowers. I would imagine Baltimore is going to look for him to take the next step up as their wide receiver 1. So if he's going to do that, I'd say he's making a pretty good case for it. And if you have him in fantasy, you probably would take that 2-touchdown game all the time. Next up, a little bit surprising here, Sky Moore. I will note, Xavier Worthy did not play at all in this game for whatever reason, so it's probably safe to switch out Sky Moore's numbers with Xavier Worthy. But Sky Moore did have 5 receptions, 89 yards, and 1 touchdown. I don't see Xavier Worthy not playing. If anyone's not going to play, I believe it will be Sky Moore or Hollywood Brown based on his injury. So yeah, I'm not going to end up betting on Sky Moore, that's for sure. Rashad Bateman, 58 yards, no touchdowns on 5 receptions. If Bateman could take the next step forward and kind of be that wide receiver 2 in the Ravens offense, I don't see why he couldn't be a good one. He was a first-round pick. Overall, I think he would complement Flowers pretty well. Derrick Henry, 66 yards, 1 touchdown on 4 receptions. I'm going to take a minute here and I'm just going to ramble for a second. If Derrick Henry could consistently do this in the passing game, he would prolong his career. Running backs, once they hit the 30 mark, tend to fall off a little bit, especially Derrick Henry because he has a lot of tread on his tires. He was used a lot at Bama, used a lot in Tennessee, even used a lot in high school. So if he could add a whole nother aspect of his game and be a better receiving back, he would prolong his career, in my opinion. Mark Andrews, 62 yards, no touchdowns, 4 receptions. Overall, pretty good stats for Mark Andrews. Hollywood Brown, not sure if he's going to play or not, so we're not going to pay attention to that. Travis Kelce, only 3 receptions, 20 yards, and 1 touchdown. So pretty disappointing when it comes to Travis Kelce. But overall, those are all the stats. And as you can see there, Xavier Worthy's nowhere on there. I wasn't lying when I said that. So you're going to have to keep that in mind, that that's off in that aspect of it. But the bets I'm going to take is Rice over 6 receptions, Lamar over 1.5 total touchdowns, and Derrick Henry over 7.5 receiving yards. So this is what the bet's going to look like. You bet $10 on Prizepicks, you win 50. Overall, pretty good bet. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about here is probably the Derrick Henry receiving yards, just because it's a new offense. I don't know how that's going to look. And that's all we got for this video. I do want to take a minute and let you guys know this is not gambling advice. I'm not good at gambling. That's why I'm letting Madden build the parlay for me. So don't think I'm out here telling you, you guys need to bet on this. You need to pick these players. That's not it at all. I'm not good at gambling. If I'm being honest with you, I'm not good at sports gambling, especially when it comes to picking player props. I'm just trying to see how accurate Madden is when it comes to doing a simulation in general. We're going to keep track of this every week. But that's all we got in this video. So if you enjoyed, please remember to like and sub for more Madden content. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.